I'm Karina Gardner, and I believe crafting is a lifestyle that can take your home from ordinary to extraordinary, which is why I'm doing this huge thing, because I'm making a flower wall. So today I'm going to show you how to put together my Camilla Medium 3D flower. This is pink with a yellow center, which is super fun. It's a pretty fat flower. You can see all the petals are the same size, and it's just, like, I was looking at Camilla flowers online and I was just like, oh, I think we can do something like that. So this is my interpretation of it. You're gonna press the outside edges by bringing your pencil on both sides. You know I like to press a lot like that. And you can see I didn't do it perfectly. That's okay too, okay? So just press all of those and I'm gonna show you how to put it together. Okay. All pressed. So now we're going to glue them together. Now there is no circle for the bottom of this, so you're just going to glue them together kind of on the edge here. If you want to make sure it's pretty squared up, you can of course do like 90-degree angles like I did for that one. This is a flower that it kind of moves around. Like, I'm going to only be able to fit 4 on the bottom anyway. But it's such a fat flower, you do have to be careful and make sure that you're giving yourself room for those petals. So you can see that I've given it even a little bit of space here, and I'm gonna add glue on this side, and that kind of forms my centerpiece, right? And it's a little bit off, that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We're just gonna keep gluing around as we go. Just like that. If you feel like you've gotten a little too off, like, so for example, you can see this one's not quite as far out as this one, you can add a petal to the bottom to help yourself out and to even the whole thing out if you need to. Just like that. In fact, I'm gonna do that because I think it would be great to show you. See how that will just kind of even that whole thing out. So I'm just gonna throw a petal on the bottom. I rarely do this, but you know, sometimes when you're building these, it gets a little bit off, and that's just to be expected. Okay, I have one more petal here. Now, some Camillas are a little bit more closed up, but a lot of them actually are pretty far out, like they're pretty spread. And so that's why I've kind of kept mine spread. But if you want yours more in, just take a pencil and press some of the tops of these. This is why I like the points on this particular petal, because you can bring it in just a little bit more if you want, okay? So I think that's all I'm going to bring mine in, and instead I'm going to concentrate on the centerpiece. Now with this, I'm going to do a loose fold, so I'm going to create a circle and then glue it. So I've got kind of a hole here in the center, okay? And then I'm going to loosely roll this and then glue it as I go. So that I've got this really nice loose, it's not like super loose, but it's just loose enough so that it takes up a little more room, because you can see how great the insides of this is gonna be. And then I'm gonna add this to it. Okay, now I've ended it. I'm gonna glue it in place. Just in the center here. And then once it's glued, I'm going to just press all of these pieces out, just like that. Get a really great center from this. I'm having a few still in the middle so that it kind of hides that it's like as wide out as it is, but look how great that is. It's not pretty. Okay, if you're not part of my Silhouette VIP group, you can join at karinagardner.com. Click on VIP for a free die cut file, which is what I mainly use that for every single Tuesday, so that you can craft with me. And that's it. See you guys soon.